How's the shoulder feeling? Everything looked pretty well for you on Saturday.
Yeah, it's just gotta get treatment all week and deal with that stuff. And by the time Saturday comes, I normally have adrenaline and stuff like that, so I feel pretty good.
Just a little sore.
Yeah.
Um, I'm curious, specifically your relationship, Dwayne Lofton. Coach Fuente talked about him on TTL last night. You guys had a 29-yard connection on Saturday. What's it been like working with him? He's such a young receiver, but he seems like he's coming along pretty well.
Yeah, came in early, got a lot of reps with him during the spring. Whenever he's out there, I feel really comfortable. I'm not. Sometimes with true freshmen out there, you worry if they know exactly what they're doing. But with D-Loft, I always know he's on the same page as me. He's always going to run the right routes and be where he's supposed to be. So I'm really comfortable with him, and I think he's comfortable with me as well.
What have you noticed from watching Syracuse's defense on film? As Luke just said, they have a lot of different schemes they throw at you.
Yeah, they throw a lot at you. Normally, their base is like a 3-3-5. They're physical up front. They throw in a bunch of different coverages. They mix it up a lot. They like to pressure on early downs and then on third downs, and they do a bunch of stuff, but we'll be prepared for it.
Is it kind of tough being banked up, so maybe you don't run as much with read options or stuff that's designed for you? And how's that been?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my feet are a big weapon, and being banged up, it's always tough. It's always like a coach's call type of thing. You don't want to take a big hit and worry about that. So, I mean, I like to run. It helps my game, but got to be smart about it.
Do you feel like mentally you have to, let's say you avoid a sack and you're running like, well, maybe I should keep my eyes downfield longer instead of getting 5 easy? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think there's been certain times where I've looked downfield and kind of waited on it, and sometimes we hadn't really gotten anything out of those plays, so I feel like I need to find a mixture of when I need to go get those 5 yards and when I need to kind of take a chance and wait on it longer, and that's something that I'm still working on.
All right, we'll go to David Teal on Zoom.
Braxton, did you guys pay a little extra attention Friday night in the hotel to Syracuse Clemson, knowing that Syracuse was up next on the docket?
I mean, we had that game on in my room with Knox Kadam, and we were watching that game. We were still focused on Pitt, but definitely wanted to watch and see what they looked like for sure.
What were your impressions?
I thought they looked good. I mean, playing Clemson's always tough, and I thought they did a good job. I thought they're competitive. I thought they're physical, and I think it's going to be a challenge.
As you've looked at video of them more in depth this week, Cody Roscoe, their defensive end, I think he's still leading the league in sacks. What has he been able to do to get loose, and what can you do to maybe counter him?
He's a physical pass rusher. He's a lot of moves. I mean, he's just good at what he does, and that's getting to the quarterback. And I mean, I think our O-line's gonna do a great job protecting me, and I never really have any worries about a pass rusher because I feel like those guys are gonna do their job up front, and I trust them and believe that they're gonna accomplish their goal.
All right. Thank you, Brax.